tonight's game will play Wednesday night versus winner of Coconut Valley and Dyersville Beckman at a site to be determined. Please make tonight's game official. Suzanne Smith and Matt Miller. The line judges signed by Iowa Girls Junior Brianna Volker and Carl Blow. Let's meet tonight's starters from Hudson Pirates. Number 1, Callie Stickford. Number 2, Taylor Davis. Number 4, Kaylin Wolf. Number 9, Kaylee Leary. Number 10, Maggie Haskovic. Number 15, Paige Davis. And libero number 5 is Siri Olson. The coach is Zach Cerisa, assisted by Carly Grudger and Amanda Jones. Now for the Jesup Jayhawks, number 2, Sarah Lee. Number 3, Marley Shizzle. Number 10, Kylie Miller. Number 12, Picton Willard. Number 13, Daly Donnelly. Number 15, Cartman Nerwin. And libero, number 7, Morgan Claw. Head coach Ray DeVast, assisted by Ellen Johnson and Caitlin Wymore. Please stand and move your hats and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to the Jayhawk Sports Network here at the gym in Jesup, Iowa. We're about to start here. It's the second round tournament game between the Hudson Pirates and your very own Jayhawks. Sorry, just coming from a board meeting. Jeez. All right. Ooh. Someone's setting off the buzzer. They're ready to go. Hudson starting with a serve. Herget Miller with the pass up. Schissel's going to have to free ball. That's a shot, but just missed. Right idea. Shot to the corner. but just missed long. All right, 9 for the Pirates, back to serve. Leary there. All right, we got Kral, Mead, and Schissel back. Our golden passers, beautiful pass, and they back set it to Peyton Weber. What a great idea. What a great idea. That's all right. Pretty sure I said this against East Marshall. Start of the first game, you know, not ideal to hit a ball out of bounds, but sometimes it's just going to take a little bit to dial it in, and they went for a back set. That's fantastic. And Donnelly's going to take it. Hudson's able to dig it up. They go to their outside. Good touch there by Weber and Donnelly. She's going in for quick. She's going to need to turn, though. She's over on the right side. Kral has that. She digs up the dump by the setter. Schissel's going in, but Mead was coming in hot, too. Threw her off a little bit. That's all right. Just need a little bit more communication there. And with Peyton Weber, that was a great quick set, but then she's really pushed over on the right side, meaning she's going to have to know her angles. You don't want to hit it out of bounds. Schissel's going to put a swing on it. Oop, there Libero's able to dig it up. 15 puts a swing, and she powers it out. Jayhawks with their first point. Donnelly's going to serve. Jayhawks down 1-3. That's going to bring Schaefer into the front. We'll have Schaefer, Weber, and Schissel swinging. Mead, Kral, and Donnelly in the back row. So we've got 3 hitters here. Donnelly's in the back row, so she'll have to stay down. She can't jump to dump or anything like that. So they're going to go there outside, and good solid block. Looked like a little bit of a carry. Oh, ma'am. That was a little carry on their part to get the ball back over, but then they're going to call Addison Schaefer in the net. She got a little aggressive there, but that's all right. Quick play. She was being aggressive. Hard to hold back on that one. Pass by Kral, set to Schissel. Good swing by Schissel to that deep corner. They're able to free ball it. Ooh. They were missing their front row. Yes! Schaefer with the swing on the right side. She was going more line on that one, so it brushed off their hands and way out of bounds there. Good swing by her. Really great. Schissel's going back for her first serve here. Jayhawks are down 2-4. Mead's now in the front row. They're able to put a good pass on it. They're going to roll shot this one short. Mead's able to get a good pass. They set to Schaefer again. She's coming in. Oh, man. She got that a little behind her head, and by that I mean she wasn't able to get on top of it and power it down. So a little behind her, she shoots it long. That's all right. Again, not the worst thing. We're working on our timing, working on dialing it in here. So sometimes this happens in the first game. Don't want it to go too often, but they're setting it a quick there and hammered by Peyton Weber. Yes, this is exactly why I wanted them to practice this last game against East Marshall, because this Hudson team's going to be a little bit of a better blocking team than East Marshall, but, once you start working on those things and get consistent, and that was a great job there by Peyton Weber. She serves the libero. Libero puts it up. They're going to have to get it to the outside. He's going to be deep off. Oh, darn it. Sarah Mead was there, but I think she thought that was going to go a little bit longer, so she moved out of the way to let someone else take it, and unfortunately, it went shorter than she planned. But, all right. Serve receive right now. We've got Schissel, Kral, and Mead in the back. Donnelly has to stay behind the front row players, so it looks like she's in a weird position, and Mead puts a good swing. They touch, and that's Jayhawk point right there. Good swing by Sarah Mead. Schaefer's going to be back to serve, which is going to put Donnelly up in the front row now with Nuring and Mead. She's going to go long, though. Oh, darn it. Just a little long, little excitement right now. Herget Miller's going to come in to play the back row for Schaefer. All right, we got 2 hitters up front, Nuring and Mead. Olsen, their libero's back to serve. She's a very good passer. Good pass by Kral. Mead's coming in short. What a smart idea. Oh my gosh, she was in the center of that Jayhawks in the basketball court there. So that block was on the outside waiting for her, but she wasn't there. And she just hammered that one home. Good swing by Sarah Mead. A lot of confidence in that swing. That was great. Good set by Donnelly. Good movement. Way to stay aggressive and move around here. It's exactly what we need to do. So Schissel's going to be in the front row now. Mead's going to serve. Good serve there. They're able to get it up. They're going to go to their right side. And she powers it out of bounds. There we go. Man, someone must have talked to the student section. They're all fired up. This is awesome. Jayhawks are down 1 now, 6-7, still early in the first here. Mead to serve again. 2 hitters here. Right at their libero, but it's going to go back. They're going to give us a free ball. Hopefully we're able to do something here. Great pass by Mead. Nuring looks like Schissel goes in for the shorter set there. That was the right idea. She's going to be a little off now, and she hammered that line. Wow. I don't even remember if I've seen Marley Schissel turn line, but that was a great idea and wide open. And by turn line, I mean instead of going right to that angle, which is really easy to do on the outside, it's a little bit harder to get your body straight and swing straight down that line, and she did a great job. Here comes their hitter on the outside, and that's going to go over. Donnelly can go up, and she blocks it. Daly Donnelly with the block. That's awesome. Yeah, especially for our setter. You know, that's not her forte, and like I said, she's in the front row. She can go up now, and she knew it, and she just handled it. Jayhawks up 1. Mead still serving. Good solid float serve, and that just gets her an ace. Well done by Sarah Mead. This is awesome. Jayhawks came to play. Oh, man. Sarah Mead isn't even one of our highest ace serves, but that was good movement on that ball. And they're going to go for a quick in the middle, and that goes out. Herget Miller plays it well. She's right on that line. She knows where she's at, and she knows that's going out. That's the hard part about those quicks. You gotta stop. You gotta be on your toes, but you gotta know where you're at, and she did. That was awesome. Mead with the good serve. That 15's got a good pass there, though. Oh, shoot. Nuring didn't quite close that block there on Schissel. There was a little bit of a hole, and it just went off her hand, and that's all right. That's tough to do because as those middles, they're coming over, and you want to suck right to that outside. You want a solid wall. And when you're moving so fast, sometimes it just doesn't work out. But that's all right. We still got a good touch on the ball. So they're number 1 for the Pirates to serve. Great pass by Kral. She's going to go for a back row for Sarah Mead. And oh my gosh, what a great shot there by Sarah Mead. Kral's going to go back to serve here, which means Nuring's going to take a break here. Weber's back in. Schissel, Weber, and Donnelly in the front row. So again, Donnelly can jump now. She's going to dump. Setter's going to dump, but Mead's ready. Peyton Weber with the quick, and she hammers to the right. Yes! If you were watching during East Marshall, she didn't quite have that right side dialed in. She kept going out just by a foot. But that was a great quick, and she found that right side line. That was awesome. That's exactly what you want. That's very hard to defend. Even if you're in the perfect position, that's hard to defend. All right, served by Kral again. They're going to go to the outside. Good pass by Sarah Mead. What a dig. Donnelly's out there. Schissel just got off a little bit. Looks like she got, she might have been a little short on where she was taken off from, but that's all right. Jayhawks are up 12-9. That puts their Leary back to serve. Sarah Mead gets it up. Donnelly's going to get a high pass to Schissel. She's got a good spot there, good deep angle. That's great, 15 to hit. Oh, Kral just missed it. That's a tough one. That's right, going for that corner where Schissel was. They had that well covered, and we missed that corner, but that's all right. Schissel, Mead, and Kral back to pass. Sarah Mead with a great pass there, getting it up. Peyton Weber's going to turn to the left. Yep, I was going to say that's going to be her best angle. You could see where the block was. They're going to have to roll shot, and that was a hard angle, but they knew it good. Oh, Donnelly. What? I'm sorry. Oh, dang it. Okay, all right. Dang it. That's all right. Not a bad idea by Donnelly, trying to throw him off a little bit, trying to get him not set up on these hitters here, but it's all right. Schissel with the pass. She's going to have to go out to Schissel, and Schissel hammers off the block. Schissel with a great kill on that one. Figured out her timing there. All right. That's going to bring Schaefer in for Herget Miller. Donnelly's going to serve. Again, she's in the back row, can't jump. But that means we've got 3 hitters. We've got a solid block. We've got Schissel, Weber, and Schaefer, and they're going to go to that outside again. They're really hard. Yep, that 15. She's a freshman, but she's got 232 kills before tonight, so she's leading the way for them for sure. Definitely a good hitter, but we also did not close our block on that one. So if we get a good hand on it, you know, you don't always have to stuff it back, but even if you get a touch on it, that slows the ball down and makes it easier for our defense to handle. But Schissel's going to put it up. They're going to set back to Schaefer. Good set by Donnelly. Right idea. And that right side. Yes. Again, not a lot of high school teams have a strong right side like we do. So it's always a great idea if we can set Schaefer more. Again, throws off those defenses. They're not used to it. Schissel's going for the serve. Meade's in the front row then, and oh, they're going to be able to play this, girls. Let's look where they are on the court. Can we send it back where they're not? That left side was wide open, but Meade's going in for the short kill, and she just, that sweet touch, just that roll shot. She knew that block was there. You just got to get it up and over, and she saw that hole in the middle. Pirates are going to take a timeout here. Man, what a start here for the Jayhawks. That's awesome. Jesup's record coming into this match was 22-10, and Hudson is 27-11. So, I mean, they've got a few more wins, but clearly played a few more games, but pretty close. You know, head-to-head for the year here. We are split with them, but and the last meeting was in the NICL tournament here at Jesup, and Jesup came out on top. But again, if you remember what I said last week, you know, records don't matter, previous wins don't matter. This is to get you to the tournament, and whoever comes to play and wins is all that matters in the end. So, yeah, to get to the first game here, Hudson beat Columbus Catholic to make it to the second round, and Jesup beat East Marshall last Wednesday. So both teams are antsy to play, and like I don't think I said it, but Hudson's is a young team here. They've got a lot of talent, so we're doing a great job keeping up with them. We just need to solidify our blocks a little bit more, get solid walls going up there, and they're going out to 15 again, and that's exactly what I'm talking about right there, solid blocks. She's still young. She is a good hitter, and she's going to get her kills. You know, you can't completely stop her. You can't completely stop those good players, but you know, you get those blocks on them, you get in their head, do what you can, and you can slow them down, that's for sure. Schisel with the good serve. They're going to pass it up, try and go for a middle, and the middle, good up by Kral, and Sarah Meade plays it smart. Schisel puts a good back row. They're going to dump, yep, okay. Sorry, you can just see it, and it's hard not to say something. She's off the net, so it's going to be more of a roll, yep. Kral's got a pass, they're going to Schaefer. Come on, Schaefer. Oh, shoot, yep. Yep, she got right into her there. That's all right. It's the right idea to go right side. Schaefer just needs to see that block and just adjust there. So, what a battle, what a start here. Oh, shoot. 2 there with the ace serve. Davis there. Their setter. She's their #1 in aces, so that's not a shocker there. She's got 46 on the year. Our most was Daly Donnelly. Oh, they did. Oh, darn. Hard part there is it really looked like it, but that ball hit the tape, that white part on the net, and their hands just pushed that tape back. So they didn't actually touch the ball, which makes it 4 hits on our side. But good pass by Kral. Going in for quick is Peyton Weber. Oh, she gets it. She got that line. That's awesome. Man, she's dialed in on that right side, and she clearly loves that right side. So I'm a big fan of that right now. That puts Weber back to serve. Norrington to be back in the middle. Meade's up front, Schaefer's up front. Schisel and Donnelly in the back row. Good serve by Weber. They're going to go to their other outside, and she hit the pin. Yep. So like I've said before, you don't want to set so far out because that pin becomes another blocker. You don't want to hit into it because it's automatically our point. But when they do it, I'll take it. Weber to serve. It's 18-15 Jayhawks. Ooh, I thought that was going down more, and they're going to set a quick set. Oh, Meade. She got antsy. She got antsy on that one. It happens. It happens. Just about. She almost powered it over the net there, but not quite. Not quite. That brings Kral in for Weber in the back row there. Kral. Ooh, good pass by Kral. They're going to set Schaefer. She's going to go for that angle. That's what she's got there. Here comes their setter, and she's going to, oh, Donnelly! Oh, and they're going to call her for a double. Hey, we'll take it. Seems fair. That'll bring Schaefer back to serve here. All right, they must sub in for that 15 just for the serve. Okay. Schaefer to serve here. Good solid serve. They're going back, and oh boy, darn, that was a good hit by that right side. Roush there, she is also a freshman. Looks like she's number 3 on their kills with 184 coming into the year. That was a solid swing right there, but we also didn't set up a block very well on that one. So we gave her a lot of space, but still, good swing by her. Mead brings up a little off the net, so Schissel's gonna put a little roll on it from the back row. Their libero digs it up. They're going to the right side. Ooh, Sarah Mead gets it that time. Ooh, that didn't look very lovely, but guess we'll leave that one be. Schissel with the pass. Oh, there we go. Mead coming in, but she just hit it right at that 15. 15 also has a lot of digs on the year. Oh, man. Solid hit there by their outside, Leary. Yeah, I think she looks like she's number 2 in kills, so not a shocker there with a good hit. All right, Schissel with the pass. Donnelly's putting it up for Mead. She's coming in hot, and she just powered it off the block. It's hard to tell because that happened so fast, but Sarah Mead knew they were powering over the net, so it was going to be really hard for her to do anything. So what she did is essentially swiped it off them out of bounds. Great job. Well played. Sarah Mead to serve. Schissel's in the front row now. So is Donnelly. So Donnelly can jump. Oh, ladies, but somebody was in the net. Nah, she ran into the pole. My bad. Here's the thing on that one. We should have had that covered because when she comes this far outside, she can't hit the antenna. So she's got about a 5-degree window. So we should have been able to cover that one. Jayhawks are still up 1 here. There's Stickford to serve. She's one of their few seniors. Back set to the back row, and oh, Sarah Mead. Right idea, though. Staying aggressive, I like it. It's like a back set to the back row. That was, you know, again, staying aggressive. Mead, Schissel, and Crawl to see. Yes, and into the net. We will take that. That's going to put Crawl back to serve. Weber's back in the front. Nuring's going to take a break here. We got Herget, Miller, and Mead in the back row. Schissel, Weber, and Donnelly are your front row. They're going to go back to 7. Good touch. See, that touch slows the ball down, makes it easier. They're going to back row set. All right. Their libero brings it up. They're going to go for that 9. Miller's there. Donnelly's going to bring it out for Schissel, who's going to just do a roll to the line, and 15 can't handle. We'll take it. We'll take it. Again, very smart, simple roll, but then you're putting it to a side where they don't expect it, and she's not ready. So very well done. Again, hammering kills home is awesome, but you want that point, so playing smart's fantastic. All right. Pirates with their second time out of the game. Jayhawks are up 22-20. It was a little late to start here, so I do want to make sure that we thank the Jesup Booster Club for sponsoring our presentation of this game. So it's fantastic to be able to do this, and you know, our girls are doing so well, and it's great supporting them. So we appreciate the support, and we appreciate being able to do this again. And I'm very happy to see the turnout from the Jesup Jayhawks here crowd, and I mean the student section really putting it together and working hard over there. Appreciate it. Crawl's going to serve again here. We're up 22-20. You don't want to get iced here, so you know, you want to stay aggressive, have a good serve, but you want to make sure it's over and in. All right, looks like the Pirates are ready to go. Crawl to serve. Over and in like we wanted. They're going to go to that outside. You almost knew. Yeah, see, I think we could have. There's sometimes in this, especially when there's such heavy hitters on teams, you can almost set up and be ready for that and try and block that better. But that's all right. She's in the back row now. Mead with a decent pass. Going back to Peyton Weber. And smart play because she was a little off. Good pass by Miller there. They're going to set out to Schissel, who hammered. Oh, Miller's got the save, but that was not a lot you could do with that one. She had a great save, and Donnelly needed to get there, but it's hard once you've already collided to get around that. So great save by Miller, but unfortunately didn't result in us getting the ball. So outset to Schissel, who does a very nice, just little tip. That was awesome. She almost looked like she jumped just a little bit too early, so very smart heads-up play by her, not to hammer into the net. Very smart play. And that just tells me, too, I don't know if they're setting up too much for that tip behind the block. That looks like it's been well open, so if we could keep hitting that spot and hit Daly Donnelly, our kills lead, or our aces leader, putting another one on the board there. Jayhawks up 24-22, it's game point. Like I said, Daly Donnelly with our aces leader. I mean, she's pretty much been that all year. Stayed ahead here. Came into this match with 42. We'll make it 43. Oh, shoot. Oh, just barely missed. I mean, I'm not saying she got it wrong, but I'd really like to question if she got it right. But that's all right. That was a tough one. All right. Time to get it back then. Good pass by Meade. They're going to set up to Peyton Weber, who's going to do just enough. She really likes that right side. They're going to that 15 again. Donnelly's going to set to Schissel, and Schissel does what she needs to do, and that's going to go out, and they did it! Jayhawks take game one. Man, you know, that makes you nervous, and as a coach, you tell your players to follow it to the line, but when I'm at this angle, I'm worried she's going to touch it, but nope. Everything turned out great. That was fantastic. Man. All right. Jayhawks came out to play. Student section's looking great.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
All right. Made it a little late to the game here, so we'll start it from the beginning. You're watching the Jesup High School Athletics on the Jayhawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. We welcome you to the Hawks Nest above the South Gym at the Jesup Community School here in Jesup, Iowa. Tonight on the Jayhawks Sports Network, it's a second round matchup of the tournament here between the Hudson Pirates and your own Jesup Jayhawks. The winner of tonight's matchup will play Wednesday night at 7 p.m. It will be at a neutral site, and we will be playing the winner of Beckman Catholic and Maquoketa Valley. I'm Lacey Meyer with our producer Anthony Baugh and camera operator Eric Clark. Thank you to both of them for the work they do behind the scenes here. So yeah, I mean, and again, special thank you to the Booster Club for sponsoring tonight's presentation. So looks like the Jayhawks have got a good game plan here. Staying positive, staying hyped up, ready to go. We're going in quick. We're moving our sets. You know, we've set, Sarah Meade in the back row more, and it's not out of necessity. It's more out of game plan, and that's what I like. It's good to set the back row when you need to, when you're in that position, but it's nice to also have that weapon in your back pocket to just pull it out when it's like, hey, let's throw them off. So really well done, and these outside hitters have really, moved in off that pin, and that just gives them more opportunities. So great job by Daly Donnelly for keeping this offense running here, and the defense has been right there. Again, that number 15 is a freshman. She's their number one hitter, Davis, there, and she's a good hitter. So as long as we keep, closing our blocks on her, getting those good touches, even if we can't, stuff it back in her face, that touch will slow it down for our back row to be able to get under the ball. So it's a huge thing. Blocking is a very important role, trying to make it easier on our back row there. So Hudson served first for game one, so that means Jayhawks are going to start out serving here with Daly Donnelly and our 43 ace server. And she's got a powerful one, and she's just going to do another one, because why not to start the game? We'll just keep tallying that up. That's 44 now. All right, for hitters, we've got Schissel, Schaefer, and Weber in the front row. That means Donnelly can't. Oh, Meade with the good pass. Schaefer's coming in hot, and she got her own block back. They're dumping. Yep. Oh, ladies, you saw that. They saw it. just that little communication. You know, sometimes you see someone coming at you and it's easier to stop. You know, you don't want to get punched in the face, but anyway, so the setter will come away with a kill on that one. 7, O'Brien, she's back to serve now for the Pirates. Mead with the good pass. Donnelly's going up, and Schaefer oh my gosh, I haven't seen that yet. That's like a play in football. So Peyton Weber goes in for the quick, so the block's concerned about her. Addison Schaefer is a little bit off to her left, and she comes in and just hammered that home. Great play, ladies. The blockers aren't ready, and the defense isn't ready. Gives her a good kill there. Schissel, good pass on the run. And Mead's coming into the middle. Oh my gosh, look at this. Man, Coach Bass is really throwing the playbook out there. I love it. Schissel to serve here. Yeah, wow. Great ideas here. I'm loving it. 15's coming in, and there's the block. Weber and Schaefer just put it together, and what a wall. Jayhawks up 4-1. Schissel's going back to serve again. That's great connection, great timing. So again, Addison Schaefer has to set the block on the outside. Peyton Weber's got to get to her. They both get up and well-timed and just put it back in her face. Yep, so she's going to roll now, and this is what you want. You get them nervous after you block them a few times, and they take something off. All right, good pass by Donnelly. That makes Kralls coming in for Schaefer. It's a little off the net, but Schaefer makes it work. That's awesome. That one she kept more in front of her, got it further down. You know, the one she kind of hit behind her and shot it out of bounds, but she adjusted on that one and did well there. Another kill for Schaefer there. Schissel with the serve. They've got a good pass on it. They're going for a quick 7. Ooh, Donnelly barely gets it up, and Schissel's able to do it. Wow, good effort. Marley Schissel all over the floor again. Outside to that 15, and she goes out. She goes long. No touch by the Jayhawks. That's right, like I said, those little things, those blocks, those touches, they start getting in the heads. Yep, she's a good hitter. She's still going to come away with some kills here, but you know, that's the whole point of trying to slow her down. Great serve by Marley Schissel. They're going in for a quick, oh, good dig by Krall. Mead with a good swing, and that's in there. Yes, very well played. Smart plays, ladies, yes. Pirates are gonna take a timeout here. Jayhawks are up 7-1. Oh, hey, student section. Oof, oh boy. Now I'm just, you know, amazed at the student section here. I love it. Keep it up, guys. There we go. Okay, so again, like I said, Coach Bass is throwing the playbook at him. You know, if you don't watch a lot of volleyball, you might think, what do you mean by that? Well, there's different plays. You don't want to hit in the same spot because, you know, the block's just going to set up there. You want to adjust. You want to keep them on their toes. And not only can the blockers not catch where you're at, then, you know, the defensive specialists in the back row have a hard time of getting where they need to because they don't want to be right behind the block. But if the block's not where they're expecting, you know, they're going to have their issues there. So, I mean, we saw Sarah Mead go into the middle. Great hit there. Addison Schaefer went out for a quick in between the middle outside swing right after Peyton Weber threw off the block. So another kill there. I mean, you throw them off like that, and it makes it really great for your hitters. So loving the aggressive offense. Schissel's going for the serve. We've got Mead, Schaefer, and Weber in the front row here. She's got a good serve. Oh, okay, nope. Didn't know if that was going to have a basketball hoop. And oh, so she's got a roll there. Quick set to Peyton Weber. She went to the left this time, but that was great because the block was set up on her right. She needed to, so that was good. They're going to go out to Mead. A little bit further out. Mead gets it up. Oh, Krall. Oh my God, that's going to work. Sarah Mead and Krall with the fantastic saves. They're going to try and tip. Sarah Mead's there. She's all over. Addison Schaefer's going in. That's all right. They got a good block there. Yep, that 15. She's young, but that was a solid block there. Man, what a save by Sarah Mead. Morgan Krall there too. Oof, that would have been fantastic if that worked out, but man, does that show the level of effort we're putting in tonight. Good pass by Sarah Mead, by their Davis there, and she saw Peyton Weber with the vision. So on that one, she had a triple block. They had all 3 blockers up on her, which means there are holes. So unless you feel like you're going to have a fantastic swing, you just dump it right over them. You don't hit into that. So very well played by Peyton Weber. serve right at their libero. They're going to go back to that 15. Oh, Weber. Oh, Schissel's going to do it, but it's going to be a little, yeah, that was, Schisel was setting it up for Mead, got a little bit too much on it, and Mead only did what she could. She couldn't quite pop it over the block there, so good block by the Pirates. Jayhawks up 8-3. Leary back to serve. She's a sophomore. Again, they've got a young, talented team here for the Pirates. Crawl with the pass. Mead's going up. Sarah Mead's a little more. She's not quite outside. Again, they're moving that ball around, which is giving Sarah Mead a lot more opportunities here. This is great. She's got more room because, again, that pin can act like another blocker. So she's got a little bit to the left and still plenty to the right. She's able to power that over the block. Schaefer to serve, which puts Donnelly in the front row, so she can jump now. She can block. 15 with the pass. They're going out to 9. Crawl with the, oh, get up. Yep, that's, oh, shoot, on that one. That was tough, and it's hard because Nuring's coming off the block over there. Crawl does a good save there, but it would have been great if Nuring, you know, had the timing to get over and try and get up on that one. Not saying she would have blocked her, but, you know, deflected, you know, not help it drop right down in the front, but that's all right. Oh, Crawl gets that up, good save. Oh, shoot. Good up by Crawl, but Donnelly couldn't quite get under it. Good movement by Crawl there. All right, there, libero Olsen back to serve again. Jayhawks are still up 9-5 here. Mead with the pass. They're going to go out to Mead again on that outside. She hammered line. I mean, that is like textbook line. Cheapers. And this is what's fantastic about them moving her around so much, because now that block doesn't know where to go. Now they don't know where to set up on her, and they're like, oh crap, she's going to come more in the middle. So their block's more that way, leaves her line wide open, and she just hammers it home. Good serve by Sarah Mead. They dug that one up. Oh, wait, they had a broken play on that one, but they made it work. O'Brien, their junior there, she had a good swing on that one. All right, that puts their Stickfort back to serve. Golden Passers and Mead, Crawl, and Schisel there. Crawl, sorry. Schissel's coming in, and she sees that hole. Look at that. Oh, and they're going to call them in the net, but come on, let's give Marley Schisel a kill here, too. Who's ever keeping the books, let's do that, because that was a very smart play on her part. All right, Morgan Crawl to serve here. Weber's in the front row. Nuring's out. But that puts Schisel and Donnelly, and they're going to go back set. Good touch. Oh, darn it. Peyton Weber was there. She just jumped a little late, didn't get her hands quite turned in, but good effort, good effort. Again, even if we don't have fantastic blocks, you know, if you touch a lot of stuff, if you put a lot of stuff back at them, it starts getting in their heads. It gets a lot harder going in for the quick set, and she saw the block there, and they are going to do, wow. Peyton Weber in the vision tonight. Well done. That puts Jayhawks up 12-7. Schaefer's coming in for Herget Miller here, and Donnelly's going back to serve. They didn't quite triple block on that one, but they do. They've got holes here, and I love us swinging, and we're being aggressive, and I'm not saying we need to stop that, but I want to make sure we continue to see the full court and where they are, and they're going to power that out. Yep. Like I said, that Davis is really good, but she's still a freshman, and everyone's allowed to make mistakes. We'll give that. Jayhawks up 6 here. Donnelly back to serve again. Crawl, Mead, and Donnelly are all in the back row. Good serve. Oh, they did a good job getting under that one. Oh, great stuff there. Marley Schisel. Peyton Weber with the assist, but that looked like it was all Marley Schisel. Good job. And turned her hands in, too. So you notice that ball traveled more inside. It's because she's got her hands turned in. Hoofda. Good serve by Donnelly there. They're going out to 15. Ooh, yep. Donnelly just couldn't quite come away with that one. That's all right. Good swing there by Davis. Man. All right. That puts O'Brien in the back row here to serve. Big hitter. Davis still out there. Crawl with the hands. There we go. And they're going out. Marley Schisel's going. And she powered it just enough. Powered it just enough there. All right. Marley Schisel to serve. That puts Sarah Mead in the front row with Schaefer and Weber. Still strong blocks going on there. They're going outside to Davis. She does a Morgan Crawl. You go, girl. And Sarah Mead with that kill. That was fantastic. Great dig by Morgan Kroll. Fantastic swing by Sarah Mead. And clearly Daly Donnelly has a great set in there as well. Running like a well-oiled machine. I'm loving it. Jayhawks up 16-8 with Schissel to serve. And that, oh, shoot. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. If that missed, it was barely. So, right idea, right idea. Pirates are going to take the serve here. Davis, the setter, back to serve. Let's go in short. Kroll's able to get under it, though. They're going to set back to Addison Schaefer, and that was holy buckets. Man, it was a quick reaction, but that number 5, I think, saw our life flash before our eyes because Addison Schaefer hammered that on the line. Oh, my gosh, that was close to her face. Glad it wasn't, but heck of a swing by Schaefer there. Peyton Weber to serve. Back at the libero. Her vision must still be good. Davis with the down ball there. Schissel had to really work to get under it. Oh, Sarah Mead. Oh, yep, they're able to put that one back at us there. 15 with the good block there on the outside. Crawls back in for Weber. Nuring, Schaefer, and I believe Mead are in the front row right now. Service to Kroll. Kroll has a good pass. She sets back to Addison Schaefer, and she has a great swing, but they dig it up. They're going out to their outside. Oh, good touch. That's what I'm talking about. Great touch there. So that Kroll's able to get under it. Sarah Mead does the right thing and just tips it home. Great job here by the Jayhawks. Jayhawks up 18-10. Schaefer's going for the serve here again. That's going to be put Donnelly in the front row with Nuring and Mead. Oh, Addison Schaefer. Man, that one had me nervous, but hi. Good serve. They were able to play it. They roll shot it there. Donnelly's going to go outside to Mead. And she's, oh, if they can play that, good for them. Yep. Here it comes. And they, yep. Oh, shoot. That just, yep. Addison Schaefer wasn't quite on her toes and ready to move forward on that one, but that's all right. That's not her specialty. So, good effort. That brings Herget Miller in. All right. Golden 3 passers back to serve receive here with Kroll, Schissel, and Mead. Their libero back to serve. Schissel's got a good pass on it. Sarah Mead's going to get a good swing. That's going over, though, and she knows where to put it. Yep. But their libero came in and had a great effort there. Olsen. All right, push out to Sarah. She's coming in, and she sees that shot. Oh, get it over. And ladies! Okay, it's all right. We saved it. We're just going to give it back. That's why you play to the whistle, because they did play that up. Get up. Okay, watch out. Now you're giving it to her. Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. You think they're going to overpass. You think you're going to go up and block, but then if you don't get back over to block that swing over there. Number 9 had a great swing on that Leary there. All right, Olsen to serve again. Jayhawks still up 18-12 here in the second. Jayhawks took game 1. Sarah Mead, good pass. They're going outside to her, and she hit. Oh man! Oh, yeah. Okay, in on that side, out long. Okay, that sounds like I looked over and I saw the in. Oh, okay, they're gonna have a conversation. I think he was right. She was right that it was inside the court from that outside line, but then it was further back that way. So I think they're just having a conversation here about just determining, exactly what happened. So. Good swing on that line, though. Man, she just missed it, too. Gal, it's great to see them so aggressive. It's great to see them moving the ball around. And, especially like that gives Sarah Mead a better opportunity to swing there. So she's really got a lot more space, and that black struggle setting up there. So looks like we're done having a conversation here for the refs. And, yep, it'll be Hudson ball. And that's, yep. That was the right call. That was the right call. Again, line judge over here, she's not wrong. From what she saw in that angle, it was inside on that line, just went deep, and she can't see that, so nothing wrong. Pirates to serve. Schissel's got a good pass. They're going to go to Nuring in the middle, and she sees oh, yep, good job. Didn't go down, but really threw him off. Mead to pass. That means Kroll's going to have to stay down and pass here. Sarah Mead to roll, and oh, they can't put it. Yes. Sarah Mead with another kill. Man, I feel like I keep saying I'm going to tally at some point because I swear she's at like 10 kills already, and this is only game 2. But Sarah Mead is playing well. I mean, they all are. things are working, they're being aggressive, even if they, you know, have a rough swing and doesn't go how they want. Oh, yep, Donnelly can go up now, so she's good. Good job. Way to contest. Oh, Schissel just missed that one. Yep, just missed. Good swing, though. Good swing, right idea. That deep corner is a good shot to go for. All right, that gets Stickford back to pass here. Golden serve receivers again. Kral's going to get that up. Donnelly's got to chase it down a bit, and Schissel's going to put a swing. Oh, shoot. Yep, nope, that was a little too much. Probably should have maybe adjust a little bit on that one. So Pirates are closing the gap here a little bit. So Jayhawks are up 19-15. Donnelly's coming to have a conversation with the up ref here. Not really certain what's going on with that, but sure she'll relay it to Coach Bass if there's anything she needs. So nope, nothing concerning. So we're back to serve receiving again. Stickford with her serve for the Pirates. Meade gets it up. Marley Schissel, right idea, that roll shot. If she would have just got it over the block. Oh, they're going to try and set that back row for Davis. Donnelly's going back row for Meade, and she's going to get a kill with it. There we go. Great job by Sarah Meade. That's going to put Kral to pass. Weber's in the front row now with Schissel and Donnelly. There, Libero puts a good pass on it. That's a pretty tight set, so we should know. Yep. All right, Sarah Meade from the back row again, and she just roll shot where she needs to. Good dig by Davis there. Give that to her for sure. Meade with a good pass. Quick set to Peyton Weber. Oh, she hammered that, but they're going to take it in the net. Point Jayhawks. Great swing to her left on that one. I think that's the first quick to her left there, but she really got a hold of that one too. They're kind of lucky they were just under that, but good pass by them. Stickford with the pass. Mother Davis with the set. Donnelly's got it. Schissel's going to put it up. Donnelly's going to, oh, I wish she really would have gone deep to a corner. Make a move. Make a move. Don't make things like that easy. Yeah. And that's another thing where I don't like those easy tips over, just because it gives them an opportunity to really lay down a hammer on us. So all right, Schissel, Meade, and Kral back to pass. Meade has to back up there, but Schissel's got a swing. And there, yes, right idea, right off the block. Real simple, didn't have to hammer there. Good swing by her, though. That brings Addison Schaefer in, and Daly Donnelly, our ace leader, here to serve. All right, we got Schaefer, Weber, and Schissel in the front row here. Donnelly with the good serve there. They get it up. They're going to go to that 15. Yep, and that's getting a hand on it again. Slowing that ball down is a big thing. Good swing by Schissel, really in that deep corner. She's going to have to really go. Yep. Okay, good pass by Schissel. Oh, I don't think that was quite what Daly Donnelly wanted, but Addison Schaefer is able to push it off the block and make it work. Very well played by Addison Schaefer on that one. She turned it and she pushed it off that block, and the Pirates are going to have a timeout again. All right, well done. Pirates were really coming back and closing the gap there. Really only got us within 4, or we were only ahead by 4, but Jayhawks have really stormed ahead again here. They're up 23-16 here in the second game. Jayhawks took the first. Again, this is a second round matchup, and the winner of this will play the winner of Beckman Catholic and Maquoketa Valley on Wednesday night at 7. Site is not determined yet because it has to be neutral, so that comes out later. Jayhawks really came out to play. Student section's doing fantastic. I mean, last time they were in camouflage and they didn't want to be seen and they didn't want to be heard, but looks like they've switched that around now. Oh, Hudson student section's giving them a run for their money there. All right. Oh, we got KWWL in the building. All right. Hopefully we get some fair reporting here. Just kidding. It's totally fine. I wouldn't be mad. All right, Donnelly into serve again. Again, our leader in ace serve, so they probably wanted to ice her out, but she's able to get that one. Oh, that was like a quick, oofda. That one, again, so they did like a quick shoot set to the outside, so we just weren't ready. Thought we had more time to set up our defense there, and we really didn't, but that's all right. Well played there by the Pirates. O'Brien back to serve for Hudson. Oops, Schissel has to adjust. Donnelly's chasing, does a good job putting it up. Oh, and Schissel! Great swing. She is really great at finding that back line in that corner tonight. That's like a bread and butter for her right now. And again, she barely missed on that one, but that corner, she's doing great. Schissel's going to serve, which means that Meade's in the front row with Schaefer and Weber. Ribeiro digs it up there. Davis sets to Davis. And Weber, oh no! Oh man, that one's tough. You put such a good block on it, they get I'll call it a lucky swing. They're talented, I'm not saying that. It's just, they get that good roll and we just weren't quite ready for it. All right, Davis, their setter, back to serve here. Meade with the pass. They're going to go out to her. She's got to get an angle there, and she's going to, oh, no, ladies. Ladies, oh, that was going to make me mad. All right. Schaefer with the good swing. Watch it. Libero's going to come in, but she's just got to get it up. She didn't want to touch the net, so she just had to get it up for her teammates to play. Peyton Weber with the quick set. Man, thought that was going to happen. But then she moved that block for Meade there. 15's going to put a roll. Donnelly with the good dig. Crawl's going to play it, which puts Meade to swing. Oh, shoot. Yep. Darn it. Hey, well played all across the board there. Good volley. Sarah Meade definitely just hit that one a little bit in the end there, but smart plays all around. Good dig by Donnelly. Crawl came in to set two, so Crawl with the good pass there. Schaefer from the back, and she lands it. That kill gives Jesup the second game, 25-19. Jayhawks take the lead, 2-0. All right. That hot dog's doing big things over there in the student section. I appreciate it. Oh, yes. That is, I don't know how I haven't called it out, but thank you to Anthony for pointing out Papa Smurf, because that is a look. Gangster Papa Smurf, possibly. I don't know if you can see the gold chain, and somebody did not hold back. There's costumes where it's like, yeah, that's really good. But whoever is Papa Smurf did not hold back, and I salute you. That's fantastic. And not putting it to waste either, because they're definitely up and cheering and screaming, so ton of fun here. Great job to Jayhawk fans.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
All right, we're back getting ready for the start of game 3 here. Jayhawks took the first two, but Union's made it a battle, that's for sure. Very solid young team here. Yeah, quite a few freshmen, sophomore, only a couple seniors here coming into play. So very young, very talented team. Jayhawks are doing I would assume what their game plan is for sure, because they're staying aggressive with their swings. They're moving the ball around. Our outsides are not always just swinging on the outside. They're moving in short. Addison Schaefer came into the middle there. Peyton Weber's run a lot of quicks. She ran a slide. A slide is when she runs from the middle and almost does like a basketball layup and hammers it home. So, we've shown a lot of different abilities here for our offense. And again, setting Sarah Meade in the back row, not out of necessity, but just using it as a weapon. So good job, Jayhawks. Blocks have been pretty solid. We've had a few, but that's always going to happen. We're a pretty decent blocking team, and defense has done a great job getting under the ball. and again, it's not always with blocks about, blocking it back in their face, but slow that ball down so that your defense has time to get under it, because there's been at least 3 times, especially in that second game, that I would have loved to point out that, slowing that ball down gave me the chance to get under it, gave, Crawl the chance to get under it. So just doing a lot of great things across the board here. So very happy with Jayhawk play, and definitely helps him taking the first 2 games here. But Hudson's a great team, and they're not going to go down quietly. We know that, so they're a very good team. All right, Pirates are going to start the serve. Leary back to serve. They're starting at 15 straight on the outside, so she's going to have a lot of opportunities to swing at us. Sarah Mead, it goes over, but she at least got it up. They're going to dump. Yep, okay. Davis with the dump on that one. You can see it, but she's got a powerful one, so it's still hard to get under. Leary to serve again. Pirates up 1-0. Mead with a great pass. Peyton Weber's going in. She's a little high. She wasn't quite there, but that's all right. She adjusts and tips, and they're going to roll. Oh, she's done that. Wow! Great defense, ladies. They're going to go to the outside. You know they are. Oh, shoot. Again, that's one of those where that set was so far out to the pin. You got to know. She had more than a 5-degree angle on this one. She probably had a 30-degree angle, but, at that point, you got to know you got to shift over. So we should have had somebody there, but we got caught sleeping once. Hopefully it won't happen twice. Mead with a good pass. Oh, Donley, right idea. She's in the front row, so she can. Weber decides that's too far off the net, and she decides. And then Schissel sees it. Again, like I said, that outside, we've got that tip right there, it looks like. Just behind the block, a little closer to the middle, but yes. Right idea there. Schaefer's coming in for Herget Miller. Donley's going back to serve here, which means we've got 3 hitters in the front row. Oh, Donley with a great serve. Great dig there by Leary, though. 15's going to have to give us a free ball. Schissel gets it up. Weber's going in, but Schaefer is 2! Yes! Gal! Great swing by Sarah Schaefer. What a good idea. Weber's going for a front quick, Schaefer's going for a back quick, and honestly at that point, either one's a win to me. So good swing by Addison Schaefer, though. She's going to have to angle here. Yeah, we should have. Yeah, I think we were a little early on that block and should have had a little more angle on that defensive strategy, but that's all right. She's, again, that Davis, even for a freshman, very good hitter. All right, Golden 3 back to serve receive again. Schissel gets it up. Donley, oh shoot. Yep, Donley got that a little too close, and Schissel was a little too far out. Not a whole lot she could do there, but that's all right. That's gonna happen. Pirates are up 4-2. O'Brien back to serve again. Serve receive coming. Oh, dang it. It was gonna float out. She just didn't quite get out of the way, and darn it. That's tough. She decided just a hair too late. All right. Leary back to serve again. That is out, and Schissel doesn't touch it. Good job by Marley Schissel. All right, that brings Mead to the front row with Schaefer and Weber. Mead's doing a fantastic job here on the outside with the sets. I'm hoping maybe Schaefer can get a couple more. They're going to that right side, and oh, good job by Mead. Oof. Looked a little like a throw, but I mean, oh, good swing by Peyton Weber, and that hit the floor, ma'am. That hit the floor, ma'am. Gal darn it. Okay, well, we still got the point. I don't know why I kept yelling that. I thought it helped, but all right. Jayhawks down 1. Schissel to serve. Oh, darn it. Into the net. That's all right. That's only like our second or third missed serve, so been very solid on serves. We've been aggressive. We've gotten some aces, so it's been a pretty solid night so far. All right. Golden 3 to serve receive. Sarah Mead gets it up. She's going to go outside to Sarah. Oh, and what a line shot. Jeepers. She is turning on them down that line. Man, I don't think I've used it yet, but she hammered that. Very confident swing, very good set by Donley, good pass, great teamwork. Peyton Weber to serve. Davis gets a pass. They're going to go outside. Oh, who's 12? I don't. Roush. She's a freshman. Very good swing by her. All right. For a freshman, 184 kills. Yeah, she's third in kills there. Good for her. Good swing. All right. That puts Euban back to serve. Schissel's up with the pass. Mead goes for an angle that time. They're going to be able to play it back, but this is where we want to be able to run what we want to run. Okay, good pass by Mead. Sarah Mead comes into the outside. She sees that it's a triple. That's perfect. Textbook there. So Nuring pulls out. Mead goes into the middle, throws off the blockers. They don't know what to do, so 3 of them go up, which leaves the hole, and Sarah Mead finds it and puts it away. Great vision, great movement, throwing them off, and then being able to watch and do what you need to. Good serve by Schaefer. 9's going for this. Oh, darn it. That angle right there, we just don't have. I don't know if our block's going up a little too early. We're not getting a hand on it. Not certain. All right. But give it to Hudson, too. I mean, that Leary's a good hitter, too, so I don't mean it like that. Olsen, the libero to serve. Kral Mead Schisel to serve receive. Good. Oh, Donley, okay, Nuring's going to go, but okay. Sarah Mead is going to swing, and that's going to go out. She literally screamed in Kral's face. I don't think Kral was going for it, but you want to make sure. Have that certainty. All right, Mead's going back to serve. Jayhawks are down 1, 7-8. Nuring's in the front. Schissel's in the front. So is Donley. So Donley can go up. Mead, good serve. That's a close pass, but they're going to try and set. And, oh, that's out. Yes. Well played by Herget Miller. Again, she knows where she's at right there, so good job. All tied up for Mead here. Hopefully Schissel's able to run in for a shorter set, too. I'd like to see her turn it line one of these times. Their back row's going to go. Mead with a good pass. Nuring's going in for a quick. Oh, good job, Nuring. Way to adjust. That wasn't exact. Oh, shoot. Oh, and we're able to save. Good save by Marley. Oh, get up. Oh, yes. Herget Miller with the save. Mead with the good roll. They're going outside. Get a hand on it. And then, oh, shoot. Yep, that's tough. Good hand on it. Man, scrappy plays by the Jayhawks. Yep. Bass is just showing a little further over the net, a little more penetration. But it's hard once you've touched that ball and you're doing everything you can, and then, you can feel it go off your hands, but where did it go? So, good try. Great touch by Daly Donley. Almost. Mead with a good pass. Nuring's going in, but they're going to set back row to Mead, and she gets another kill. Another kill. Again, using it not out of necessity, but as a weapon, and it's really thrown off that defense. Great job by Daly Donley, too, to change up this offense so much. Very well done. Kral to serve. Their libero puts it up. They're going to go out to 9. And see, that's that touch I'm talking about, but Sarah Mead still just can't get there. They slowed the ball down, but just can't get there. Puts the Pirates up 1 here. That does put Leary in the back row, but that also brings Davis up front. Sarah Mead puts it up. Schissel's going to put a roll. There it goes. The setter's going to dump behind. Yes, we saw it. Oh, Herget Miller with the save, and Kral's going to, yep, Schisel wants to play smart here. Good. A little nervous on that down ball, but, oh, shoot, and then that. Yep, okay. Good touch, but a little too much. Got into the net there. But again, that's a good touch so that someone, you're giving somebody the opportunity to get under it. Leary to serve again. Kral with a good pass. Going out to Weber. She's going to do a little shoot set, and that is there. That spot is there. I love it. That spot is there, and she knows it. So clearly they've been talking as teammates, helping each other out, and that's exactly what you got to do. Schaefer's coming in for Herget Miller. Miller did a great job to getting some up there in the back row. Staying scrappy. Donley to serve. Great serve. Ooh, that was a tough one to handle. And they're going to give us a free ball. Wasn't sure what was going to come there. Schisel moves in, and so she's able to swing hard on that one. They're trying to get it up to that outside. Oh, shoot. Yep, we get it up, and we do what we got to. Man. Marley Schissel just missed that one. Shoot, right idea though, those corners. That's what I'm talking about. You don't want to give it to them easy. Again, you don't want to miss on a free ball. I get that too, but I also don't like easy. All right, Schissel with the good pass there. Going up for Peyton Weber's quick set, and she gets it. Good hit by Peyton Weber. More to her left that time too. All right, Mead's in the front row. Schissel's back to serve here. Jayhawks are down 1, 11-12 in the third. Jayhawks took the first 2, but it's been a battle the whole way. Schissel with the good serve. They're able to get it up. You know they're going, oh, never mind. And that's out. That's out. I was going to say, you know they're going to the outside. They threw it off on me. Darn it. But we'll take that point. Schissel back to serve again. Mead, Weber, and Schaefer are in the front row, so we've got 3 big blockers here. They're going into that. Yep, their outside went in for that middle hit, but we were able to get it up. Crawl's just going to free ball it. There we go. All right, they're going outside, and she tips. Oh, dang it, dang it. We just didn't read it fast enough, but man, Sarah Schaefer covers, or Sarah Mead covers a lot of ground. Almost had it. She came all the way from that left side, so just about. All right, back to serve receives. Schissel, Crawl, and Mead. Mead with the pass. Donnelly's got to stay over here. Yep, she can't dump it over on that one. Not like that, not jumping up like that. She's gonna set out to Sarah Mead, who's gonna get a good angle on it. They're gonna bat, and oh, yes. 12 was close, but that one didn't quite go over, so I thought they were gonna have to battle, but well played by Addison Schaefer there, getting up to contest. Peyton Weber with the serve. Nuring, Schaefer, and Mead are in the front row then. Good serve. Oh, Libero had a good pass on that one, switched it up. Oh, good pass by Peyton Weber. Oh, Donnelly gets it a little, but Sarah Mead does what she needs to. So that ball was a little too close to the net, but Sarah Mead put it where she needed to. Almost got a kill out of it. Schaefer, good turn to the line on that one, just didn't quite get a hold of it. Oh, good job by Peyton Weber, another great dig. Ooh, bit of a quick set. Oh, dang it. So quicker set, it's not as high. So Sarah Mead had to come in faster than what she was expecting on that one, so timing was a little off, but she still almost handled it. All right, Pirates are up 1 here in the third. Mead with the good pass. Back set to Addison Schaefer, and she hammers it home. Great idea. Good set by Donnelly, good set by Mead. Good all the way around. All right. Schaefer's going to serve. Nuring, Mead, and Donnelly are in the front row, so Donnelly can jump now. Maybe we'll see a dump out of her. Oh, they're going to back set that one. Oh, okay. Ooh, good save by Donnelly. That one almost got in the net, and that would have been hard. Good push to the corner there by Crawl. They're going to their middle. Crawl with a good pass. She's going up. Oh, yep. So that dump almost worked, almost worked. Yes! Sarah Mead puts it back. Awesome. Jayhawks are up by 1. That was a battle. Addison Schaefer with the serve. Davis going to pass it up. They're going to go outside to Leary. Oh, Schissel gets an overpass there, but they, barely get up. Oh, too far off. I get it. I get it. But Sarah Mead is just fine with it. So sometimes you don't want to go up and miss-hit that. So that was going a little too high and a little too far off the net. So Nuring did the right thing. She backed off and she passed the ball. It's hard because you love to hammer them home, but you also have to be smart. So very well done by Nuring there, which gave the setup to Sarah Mead, who just hammered it. Schaefer with the good serve. Leary on the outside here. We're going to have a free ball. Let's do something. And Donnelly wants to. Yes, good swing by Nuring there. Oh, they're going to have a hard time. Oh, Nuring. Oh, she gets backed up. Oh, Crawl, good save. And that's right. Good to the corner. Oh, shoot. Man, I think I must be at a terrible angle. I have a really hard time seeing all these doubles that they're calling. I'm not saying that they're wrong. I just don't think I can see them from this angle because it looks clean from here. I think you have to be more at a lower level. All right. Good pass by Sarah Mead. She's going up. She's going to need to go angle. Yep, because that block was pretty well set up on that line. She didn't have that. Oh, good touch. See? Good for them to touch it, get the ball up. Going to set Sarah again, and she's going to get a good swing on it there. They've got it up. This is going to be a down ball. I wouldn't. Okay. We're going to pass it up. Nuring's going to, oh, shoot. Oh, Donnelly with the kill. That's right. There we go. Smart play by Donnelly, changing it up, moving it around. Timeout's going to get taken by the Pirates here. Jayhawks are up 17-15 here in the third game. Jayhawks took the first 2 games. Again, this is a second round matchup. Next round, we'll play the winner of Beckman Catholic and Maquoketa Valley. It'll be at a neutral site, but that'll be Wednesday night at 7 p.m. We will, of course, unfortunately be able to broadcast. So it's going to take everybody traveling at least a little bit here to go watch these Jayhawks if it happens. So. Well, good thing my producer Anthony's actually listening to me. I should have said, unfortunately, we will not be able to broadcast. It will not be at home. Again, it will be at a neutral site as long as we win this game. So, Meade back to serve here. Looks like we're out of the timeout. Pirates are ready to go here. Jayhawks up 17-15. Good serve by Sarah Meade. Get up, Marley Schissel. Oh, and she's in the, not us. The setter's in the net, sorry. Again, got to make sure I'm saying things clearly here, but there Davis is in the net. Jayhawks take the point. Meade back to serve. Schissel's up front. She went up to contest that one well, so good serve. Davis with a good pass. They're going to back set. All right. Meade's got the pass. Oh, I thought Nuring was going to get the set. Oh, shoot. Schissel gets that one behind her head a little bit, so that one goes out. Pirates take the ball on that one, so didn't quite keep it in front there, but that's all right. Jayhawks still up 2. Stickford to serve. Meade, Crawl, and Schissel to pass. Schissel gets the outside set and puts it away. Great swing there, great swing. Kept that one in front and really powered it through. That brings Nuring to take a break. Crawl's coming in to serve for her. Weber's coming in the front row with Donnelly and Schissel. Good pass by the Pirates there. 15's gonna try and go for a block. Peyton Weber handles it though, puts it right back. Oh shoot, we had a hole, yep. That didn't quite work out how we wanted, but that's all right. Good swing by, I think it was that 7, O'Brien, yeah. Good swing by her. They ran the middle well there. All right. Meade with the serve receive pass. Peyton Weber tried, a little bit more to the middle there, Peyton. A little more to the middle. She doesn't have much, and that's where Crawl comes up with the angle. That's exactly what I was talking about before. Oh, and Sarah Meade finds the corner. Yes. So Crawl set up on that angle, exactly like I said. If that ball gets set outside that pin, you've only got so many degrees you can deal with there, and Crawl set up perfectly in the middle there. Well read by Morgan Crawl, for sure. Daly Donnelly to serve, which puts us up with 3 hitters. Schaefer, Weber, and Schissel here. Set's going to that outside, of course, and oh, dang. We were there, just didn't quite get it over. Yep. Pretty solid touch, though. Just need a little bit more penetration. Push it over. Especially she's a hard swinger, so that's hard to do. Schissel gets it up. Gonna go out to her, and yep. That's out, but they're not really certain here. They're saying no touch. Yep, okay. That's, from this angle, it looks like the right call. So, she hit it hard, and it looks like their hands hit it, but again, they just probably held the tape strong. So, O'Brien to serve. Meade gets a good pass on it, which means Weber's going to get the call up to, the quick set. It has got to have been on the ground again. I'm not understanding how we're missing that. Man. Calling doubles left and right, but I swear I've never seen so many pancakes in a high school game. I shouldn't say it like that, I have. All right, Schissel with the good serve. They're going to have to struggle with it. Where are they not, ladies? They're not to the left. Oh, they covered, though. So, yep, just pass it up, set it up. Good swing by Sarah Meade. Good dig by Stickford there. They're going to go outside. She doesn't have much because she was set high and to Schaefer. Oh boy, just missed that corner. Just missed that corner. Right idea. I mean, missed by just a couple of inches. Great swing by Addison Schaefer there. Right idea, but that puts the Pirates down by 1. Davis, the setter, to serve. All right, they're going to back set, and she hammers it out. Hammered out. There we go. That brings Peyton Weber back to serve. Nuring's coming into the middle. 3 hitters here again. Jayhawks up 2 here in the 3rd. Good serve by Peyton Weber. They're going to be off. They're going to set out to the outside. She's going to try and tip, but Sarah Mead's there. Addison Schaefer with the good, oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it. Just missed that angle. Could have turned it a little bit more. That's all right. That's all right. I want her to keep swinging, though. She's got the right idea here. We're just missing. We just got to reel that in. All right, here we go. Crawl, Schissel, and Mead to serve, receive. Mead with a great pass. Schaefer again. That's what I'm saying. I want her to keep swinging. There we go. Schaefer puts us up 2 again, and she's going back to serve. Yep, Hudson was asking if he had any timeouts left, and he has 1, so he's going to take it. Jayhawks are pumped. Student section is ready. Papa Smurf hasn't sat down yet. Ooh, boy. Well done, Jayhawks. Very aggressive. Wow, we've done a lot of great things tonight. You know, this is when you want things like this. At the end of the season here, you want everything to start coming together. So the beginning of the season, it's a little rough. You're trying different plays. You're trying different swings, different angles, trying to get under the ball. And here it just seems at the perfect time, things are working the way we want them to work. Yeah, there's things we can still improve upon, but, you know, we're firing on all cylinders, and this is when you want to do that. So this is fantastic. And Hudson here, again, young team, but they're great. And they're just making us work hard. But the Jayhawks are continuing to put it together. So Schaefer with the serve here. We're up 2 in the 3rd, 23-21. We've got Nuring, Donley, and Mead in the front row. 15 with the pass. They're going to go out to Leary. Oh, good job, Schissel. I wasn't sure how that was going to come out. Sarah Mead's going in. Okay, yes, Nuring's got it. Schaefer's going to put it up. Sarah Mead's going to put a roll right where they're not. That is perfect. So smart. Addison Schaefer with the setup. Sarah Mead with the great vision. Again, simple PSA for you young kids. Hammering it home is fantastic, but if all you've got to do is roll it in the middle, do it. Great example by Sarah Mead. Schaefer with the serve for game point here for the Jayhawks. They're going to set back. Schissel with the good pass. They're going to set out to Mead. She's going to do it. Oh, just missed it. Right idea. Right idea. Great vision, just missed. Again, feels like just about everything we've missed on tonight has only been by inches. That's a great sign. We're right there. All right? Nothing to be mad about, but here we go. Jayhawks still up, 24-22. Hudson's going to serve here. Olsen, the libero. Crawl with the good pass. Set up to Mead. She's going to roll it, and that's going to put it away. That's going to put it away. Your Jayhawks take game 3. They take the round 2 matchup. Jayhawks win. Yes. Great job by the Hudson Pirates there, though. You got to give it to them. That was a battle. They just came in, and again, young couple of their hitters, those freshmen, and they've got great hits, good vision, but the Jayhawks went with their game plan. We're very aggressive. We moved the ball all over. I mean, you could hardly tell where people were swinging at certain points. I mean, Sarah Mead goes to the middle. Addison Schaefer goes to the middle. Peyton Weber goes to the outside. Like, great job, because that throws out the blockers, and we're able to swing like we can swing. So great job. Again, at the end of the season, firing on all cylinders. That's exactly what you want to see. They did everything they could. Again, hats off to the Hudson Pirates. Sounds like they had a great season, and they were a great team to play against here. We also want to thank the Jesup Booster Club again. This has been fantastic to be able to have them as a sponsor and be able to present this game again. You know, unfortunately, it's the last home game of the season. We won't be able to, have any more games to televise here, but what a joy it's been. And again, we also want to thank our sponsor, Heartland Technology. So since Jesup won this game, we have to wait and see who the matchup is between Beckman Catholic and Maquoketa Valley. Once that's determined, they will decide a neutral site. That will be Wednesday night, October 29th at 7 p.m., wherever that game is hosted at. So please pay attention to Facebook, follow Jesup Volleyball on there, and, pay attention to where it's going to be at, because I know the girls are going to need you all out loud and proud. Keep cheering them on. What a great season, Jayhawks. It's been a joy to cover it. So everybody have a good night, and thank you for listening to Jayhawk Sports Network.